Well, good morning, guys. They're setting up for the Kaimana Coaches Clinic that begins at 9 this morning. But, we know that coaching these days isn't just simply about calling plays or teaching the rules of the game. There are issues that coaches in the past didn't have to worry about, but these days need to be experts on things such as like drug use or how to deal with serious injuries or even how to increase the athletic performance of your athletes. Well, all of that's being tackled today here at the Kaimana Coaches Clinic here at McKinley High School. And Stephen Lee and Cameron Noyama from Peak Performance Athletics are here to kind of tell us a little bit more about how to increase the athletic performance amongst your athletes, right?
Right. What our goal is today is to kind of talk about how we go about building an athlete. We'll start with core stability and how all that ties into making sure that we not only strengthen muscles, we also strengthen movement. And all that, as an athletic trainer, but I'd be remiss not to say that how important that is in injury prevention. So what we like to do today for this segment is to kind of show an example of a progression that we kind of would talk about today and demonstrate in the cafeteria later this afternoon.
Okay, so Cameron's going to show us first.
Demo.
And then somehow I got roped into doing all this. So I'm going to hand off the mic here, and I'll let Moani hold the mic, and you go ahead and...
Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have Cameron go ahead and go down on this mat and do what we call a gator. Okay, the gator is an exercise where we're just working on core stability here to make sure he keeps it nice and stable here so he has good posture when he's doing his exercises and whatever movement he's doing in any athletic activity. All right, so Joe, let's have you go ahead and go down and give this a try.
Kevin made it look so easy.
So you're going to go down. We're going to start from the ground up. Let's actually start from the ground up and push yourself up. So go flat on the ground. All right, and push yourself up from here. Stay nice and stable. Head back. There you go. Pulling that belly button, tighten your abs. Okay? So that's the first exercise. So we're kind of going to run through a pretty quick progression here. We're going to skip a few steps. One of the exercises next we're going to do is work on some balance and some more core stability using their glutes. So we're doing an exercise that we coined the butt kisser. Okay, you're going to go very slow and controlled. Squat down on one leg, keeping that knee in proper alignment. Make sure it doesn't pass your toes, doesn't fall in. And gently touch chair as you go down. Okay? And so, Joe, just in case you have a hard time with this, the chair's there to catch you. So if you try to control yourself on the way down. Nice and slow. There you go. Nice and easy. So you should feel that working a little bit back there in your glutes. Good job. Good balance.
Nice.
Okay, now this next thing we're going to do is we typically would do something with a little more progression before we get to this point. We'd do this exercise against the wall, leaning on a partner, those type of things before we get to this point. We're going to have Cameron get into this power band here. And this exercise is meant to kind of tie in all those things with stability, with balance, and core stability to kind of work on some speed work. So I'm going to have him get into a good lean position, a good acceleration if you were sprinting, and just kind of get him started with some high knee work. He's going to pump his arms, get his knees going, keep a good lean in. Okay, we typically would do this for a few seconds and have him come back. All right, Jill, it's your turn.
All right, it's going to be real fast here.
Okay, let's get you right in there. Get that lean in, and let's get going.
All right, so the Coaches Clinic starts at 9 o'clock this morning, and it goes to 2. And, there's going to be clinics held all through July on the neighbor islands as well. This is hard. All right, back to you guys. Thanks a lot, Steve. Thanks, Cameron.
What a good sport, Jill.